Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Mary Roses. We play video games. I like a good yandere. I like a good dating sim. I do play horror games, but I don't like them. I had just recorded like 30 minutes and realized it wasn't capturing anything. So we're back. Welcome back. If you're wondering where we're at, I think we're chapter 5, part 5, chapter 7. Dane is about to tell us a secret that he's kept long hidden. And since I just read all this, it's going to be real good this time. I'm going to be real pro about it. It just froze, and it was just him. Dane took me upstairs, where the strange noises were coming from. Didn't you say someone used to live on this floor?
By that, I mean you and me.
What? Hey, my mouse is back too. Sick. When the door opened, I could hardly believe my eyes. The interior was the same as my place during college. The only difference was that there were traces of another person. No way. I wasn't living in this area back then.
I copied that place here because I couldn't let go of our memories.
We used to live together?
Yeah, the answers you want are on the table.
On the table in front of the couch were 2 crystal clear beads emitting a mysterious energy. I reached out to touch them. The blue bead. The blue bead emitted an intense light as soon as I touched it, so strong that I could hardly open my eyes. Ugh, what is this?
What are you doing here alone? I don't know this feeling. I'm not human. Let me read it to you. Why do I feel so strange whenever I see you? I don't want to leave you. Is this what it feels like to be in love with someone?
A torrent of memories flooded into my mind. My feet gradually lifted off the ground as if some I read this wrong the first time too. Enigmatic force carried me along in another dimension. Dane is probably like one of my favorite yanderes so far. Beep 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 beep. The alarm rang, but I had no motivation to get up. I still want to sleep. Beep 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 beep. I stopped the alarm again. It gives new sound effects except for the beeping. It's funny. But then a thought crossed my mind. Wait, I have Professor Thyan's class today. Thysians? He'll dock my credit if I'm late again. I quickly sprang out of bed. Even in my 3rd year of college, I still couldn't wake up on time. Since I started living alone in college, I had to get up myself as Sid and Clark weren't there. Ugh, I should have never moved out. I bite into my piece of toast while calling my classmate for help. Hey, Andy, the professor's not there, right? Hold a seat for me, please. It's 8:15 now. If I run faster, I might still make it. But as soon as I opened the door, I saw someone collapse at my doorstep. It's a hot anime boy, who'd have thought? Whoa! I immediately fell down in shock, dropping the toast from my mouth onto the floor. I moved closer to the person. Out of habit as a part-time detective, the first thing I did was check his breathing. Though faint, I could feel a warm breath against my fingers. Whew, I thought he was dead. Looking closer, I noticed that beneath his silver hair was a breathtakingly beautiful face. What's going on? Why is an unbelievably handsome guy sleeping at my doorstep in broad daylight? It's so cold outside, I can't just leave him here. But I'm going to be late for class, what should I do? The silver-haired, handsome man suddenly opened his eyes as if hearing my internal struggle. Sir, are you okay? The moment our eyes met, he looked utterly surprised. Huh? He suddenly clutched his chest, letting out a weak groan. What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell?
It's beating. My heart is beating.
He lifted his head and looked me in the eyes, tears running down his face.
Who are you?
I'm Rose. No. That's my question.
I'm Dane. Do you know me?
What on earth is he talking about? Chapter 8. So you're telling me not only did you lose your memory, but also never felt a heartbeat?
Exactly.
The white-haired, beautiful young man who introduced himself as Dane nodded enthusiastically. Not long ago, I found him collapsed in front of my home. After I woke him up, he said a bunch of things that didn't make sense and wouldn't stop following me around. I didn't let him in at first, but he noticed the private detective commissioning flyer hanging by my door and immediately said he wanted to hire me. It was raining outside, so I couldn't leave him alone and eventually let him come in. But I'm starting to regret it. Plus, I'm going to miss the lecture. I'm doomed.
You don't trust me?
Well, I wanted to, but what you said doesn't make sense. Humans can't live without a beating heart, can they? And we've just met. How could I make your heart suddenly, return to normal?
I'm telling the truth. Come feel it for yourself.
Huh? Dane suddenly grabbed my hand and placed them on his thick chest. What's with him? And then I go, ee, ee. Just kidding. Just, there's a little art from 14 Days with You where you can make your little profile and it's just you in like a man's chest. Wait, his pecs are so thick. Oh, God. My inhibitions. Come on, Rose. What are you doing, pervert?
Can't you feel it? My heart is beating.
Stop kidding. Of course it is. Let go of me already.
Wait. Finally, my heart is beating. Please, trust me.
Don't think you can do whatever you want just because you're handsome. Just as about to push him away. Several semi-transparent tentacle-like things sprouted from Dane's back. What is that?
Huh? I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? In the midst of panic, those tentacles stroked my cheeks. Stop!
Hey?
I didn't respond to him because I had already fainted from shock. A while later. Who's holding my hand?
You're finally awake.
Dane leaned in closely and looked at me in worry. Then I remembered what just happened. Why are you still here?
Sorry.
Dane was startled and hid himself in the corner like a frightened puppy. Only then did I realize that those tentacle-like things on him had disappeared. What are you? What were those things?
I don't know. Really.
You don't know?
I swear, I have no idea why there are things like that on me. It's the first time I've seen it since I can remember.
Oh, right. He said he lost his memory.
I'm sorry for scaring you. I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I really don't know anything. Maybe I'm a monster.
Dane sobbed as he spoke, looking forlorn.
Please, don't kick me out. You're my only hope.
Even though he's peculiar, my heart softened a little for him. Okay, stop crying. I'll at least hear you out before I decide whether to take you on your case.
Really?
Yeah, if I could read. Dane lifted his head instantly, eyes brimming with hope. I didn't say I'll accept your commission. Stop suddenly grabbing my hands. We need to keep a social distance.
Sure.
Then Dane stayed obediently like a puppy. All right, let's start by asking about his current situation. About the memory loss. So, Dane, tell me about your memories.
My earliest memory starts when I woke up in a hospital 2 years ago. The doctor said I'd been sleeping for a long time. Although my heart wasn't beating, all my other organs functioned normally. When I woke up, I almost scared everyone out of their wits. People who wake up after a long sleep usually suffer from muscle atrophy, and they need physical therapy to regain mobility. But for some reason, I could walk around as soon as I woke up.
Because he's special, because he's best boy.
The problem was that I couldn't remember anything, not even who I was. Fortunately, I found my ID and student card among my personal items and learned my name and identity.
Real lucky. So you're a college student?
Oh, yes. Though I have no memory of it at all.
Dane handed me his student ID with his name and photo on it. Majoring in mysticism and history with a minor in astronomy. Wow, that's impressive.
I don't have any problems with academic study. For some reason, it seems like common sense to me. But I can't recall anything about myself.
Not even after seeing your ID?
No. And I couldn't find any guardians or the person who brought me to the hospital. The hospital didn't have any records of me either. I even asked the school office, but they said my information was lost and told me to wait for updates. Aside from those documents, my only personal items are a brand new phone, an apartment key, and a black card.
Black card? You mean the kind that only the super rich have?
Yeah. I even asked the issuing bank, but they wouldn't tell me anything other than that I was the card owner.
Who on earth is this guy? Could he be some country's prince, a spy, or an alien? I'm pretty sure she used to have a different voice, but it's too late now. What about your family and friends?
I couldn't find them. Since waking up at the hospital, I've tried everything to look for them. I used the key to return to my apartment, but it was empty except for some furniture. And there's no contacts or chat history on my phone.
No one has been looking for you?
No. No one has ever reached out to me in these 2 years.
Gosh, that's sad. I can't imagine how lonely he must feel. No wonder why he's been acting so desperate. What about people at school? Professors? Classmates? Does anyone remember you? Dane shook his head.
Maybe it's because I slept for 2 years in the hospital. No one seems to recognize me. Some people have approached me because of my appearance, which makes me uncomfortable. And I don't think they can help me to recover my memory in any way.
So, you haven't made any friends in the past 2 years?
I met a junior at school. He's a bubbly person who plays in an indie band and loses his memory like me.
What a coincidence! Maybe you can find some clues from him.
He's really positive, but his condition seems to be even worse than mine. He doesn't even know his name, so he refers to himself in a certain tone. He always lost his ID and student card. I even have to help him from time to time.
Odd. Huh, I see. Why is even the one person he knows so weird? That is weird. Although I find it hard to believe, I'd like to know more about your heart condition. You said your heart wasn't beating. Did the doctors do any examinations when you woke up in the hospital?
Yes, but no matter what equipment they used, they couldn't detect a heartbeat. Even x-rays of my heart show a blurry image.
Huh.
I've also visited other hospitals, but the results have always been the same. I scared the heck out of all the doctors. Some of them even treated me like a monster. Not a single person trusts me, and I can't remember anything about myself. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Dane's expression became deeply sorrowful. Seeing him like this made my heart ache. I don't have any other questions. Sorry, I know it's a bit rude to ask like this, but is it possible that you might not be human?
Huh?
I know this sounds far-fetched, and I can't believe I'm in myself, but from what you've said and those tentacles, could you be an alien or some sort of unknown test subject? Dane looked a bit confused, thoughtfully considering what I had just said.
I've thought about that, but I don't know what to do or what my life means.
That's fair.
If I am some kind of monster, what should I do?
Don't jump to conclusions, I'm just guessing.
Does that mean you believe me? In
Uh,
the past 2 years, you're the first and only person who's made my heart beat again. Including those tentacles, though. I know I scared you, but you're my only lead. So please, trust me. Help me.
Looking at Dane, I remembered my old self. I was the only witness when my parents had their hearts ripped out. Back then, I was just a kid, and no one would trust my words. Since the subject was already dead, no one was willing to help me find the truth. I felt empty and helpless. Then, Clark came into my life. He was the only cop willing to listen and believe in my words. Without him, I wouldn't have become a detective. He saved me from the darkness. Is Dane now in need of someone to save him, like I was back then? Alright, I'll accept your commission.
Huh? Really?
But don't get your hopes up. I'm just a rookie college detective, and your situation is just surreal, like those tentacles. In any case, supernatural matters are outside my area of expertise. I can only help you when I can.
That's fine. As long as you're willing to trust me, that's all that matters.
Dane grabbed my
No
hands.
matter how this goes, I'll be okay with it.
His eyes, dull, lifeless just moments ago, now sparkled like gems, so dazzling that I couldn't take my eyes off them. You're too close.
Oh, sorry. I got too excited.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. You're such a kind person.
Am I?
I'm so glad you're the one who made my heart beat again.
Oh. I'll do my best.
Here, take this as your payment.
Dane handed me the black card. Huh? I had only seen this kind of black card on the internet and TV, and now it was in my hand.
I don't know how much you'll need, so I thought I'd just give this to you.
No way! What are you saying? I'll just charge you the appropriate amount. You're putting me under a lot of pressure.
Why? You can use it however you like.
There's something off about him. How on earth has he survived these past 2 years? After much back and forth, he reluctantly put the black card away and agreed to find some other way to pay me later. I repeatedly reminded him not to give his black card to anyone. I've only known him for half a day, and I already can't stop worrying about him. I have a feeling this case will have many twists and turns. The next day. You're saying the professor went back to his hometown for emergency matters? So yesterday's and today's classes are cancelled? Does that mean they didn't count my absence yesterday? Thanks for telling me, Andy. I was relieved instantly, and as I was just about to rush back to school to plead with the professor. Now I had time to investigate Dane's case. Where should I start? I should start with the hospital he mentioned. That's about the most suspicious place. I'll call him on the way. I wonder if he's free today. As I opened the door and checked my phone, I didn't notice someone already standing outside.
Good morning.
Huh? I stepped out and saw Dane standing at my door with his luggage. Dane, I have a bad feeling. Could it be?
I'm here to apply to be your roommate.
What? They were roommates yesterday.
By the way, may I ask you something? On the detective flyer, there's a line saying that you're looking for a roommate. What does that mean?
Oh, you see, I'm living alone and feel kind of lonely, so I wanted a roommate, and they can help share the rent.
So, that's what roommate means.
You never heard of shared rooms or anything?
Nope, it's the first time I've heard of it. Does that mean anyone can live with you?
I prefer someone of a similar age and, well, with common sense. If you know someone looking for a shared room, please let me know. Silly.
So, I'm introducing myself.
No, wait. Didn't you say you already have a place to live? Why do you want to be my roommate?
Why not? Can't you share a room if you have a place to live?
That's not the point.
Ah, it's about the rent. You didn't take my black card yesterday, so I went to the bank and withdrew some cash. Is this enough?
Crazy. Only now did I realize his luggage was full of cash. Did you just carry a luggage of cash from the bank to here?
Yeah, I ran all the way here.
Dane eagerly showed me the cash, looking like he was waiting to be praised. Like, godhood aside, what is he doing?
I looked up the rent in this area, and if I calculated correctly, this should be enough to cover 10 years of rent.
10 years? You want to live here for 10 years?
Yep. If possible, I'd like to stay here forever.
This guy is insane. No way, this is all too sudden.
Why? Didn't you say you needed a roommate? I need one too.
Do you even understand what that means? I tried to stop him, but he still looked at me innocently. There's no way I could live with such a ridiculously handsome guy. And he's my client. Go home. I'll contact you later when it's time to investigate.
No, I'm not leaving. I want to live with you.
Come on, you're not a kid.
I can do all the chores.
What? Roommate who's willing to do all the chores, huh? No, that's not okay.
I'll cook for you.
I'm not that shallow. Someone growling. I sat defiantly at the dining table, watching Dane's back as he cooked like he was at his home. I couldn't tell if he had planned this, but besides money, he has also had a bunch of food ingredients in his luggage. Soon, he had prepared an entire table of delicious dishes. Did you make all of these on your own? It's making me drool just by looking at them.
Yeah, I read some cookbooks and gave it a try.
I'm telling you, I won't be swayed by food like this. Ah, it smells so good. With that said, I picked up a fork.
I realized I'm pretty good at cooking. Just tell me what you like. I can make anything for you.
Don't take me that easy. He can cook anything? I'm so hungry. I mean, she's like, what, probably a broke college student who's a part-time detective. I don't think that pays a lot of money. In the end, I couldn't resist the temptation and started eating. It's delicious.
Really? I'm so happy to hear that.
This doesn't even make sense. Why is it so good?
So, does that mean you'll accept me as your roommate?
Deal.
Yay!
Damn it, he got to me through my stomach.
Woohoo! I'm gonna live with you!
Dane was so happy, running around the house with a bright, innocent smile that could melt anyone's heart. Is it really that exciting? He was so gloomy yesterday. Is it because I'm the first person to trust him? It's the first time someone has been this happy because of me. It feels strange, but in a good way. But something's missing.
What's that?
Someone to eat with. We're roommates now. We should eat together, right?
Huh? Are you inviting me?
Yeah, I am. Of course, you're my roommate, not just a chef. And just call me Rose. No need to add Miss.
All right.
And you don't have to pay 10 years rent up front. Just pay monthly.
Got it.
Well then, I hope we can get along. Gosh, how did things end up like this? Guess I'll have to get used to it. I'll just consider it part of the commission. And so, not only did I accept Dane's commission, but I also became his roommate. But I didn't expect his lost memories to be connected to my past. A few weeks later.
Hey.
Just a little longer.
But you'll be late for class.
Huh?
Good morning.
Open my eyes to see Dane's handsome face right before me. Dane, why are you in my room again? Didn't I tell you to stop? When will you ever listen?
Today is different. You stayed up all night to write your paper and asked me to wake you last night, so here I am.
Did I say that?
I made breakfast. Let's eat together. Then I'll take you to school.
It's okay. I'm not a kid. You don't have classes yourself.
But I want to take you to school first, so I decided to be late today.
But no. You've been doing this for days.
It's fine. They won't kick me out anyway. I got good grades.
Does he always take things so casually? Over these past few weeks, I've been wondering how he can manage to live by himself for the past 2 years. Although Dane sometimes worried me, I had to admit he was a good housekeeper. Not only could he handle all the chores, but the food he cooked was absolutely delicious. Even though he didn't have a sense of boundaries, he was so gentle. Without realizing it, I'd gotten used to living with him. But I can't let this go on. I'm afraid I'll get too attached to him. I need to help him get back his memories. I had been working hard to find clues about his lost memories during this time. Strangely, no matter where I looked, whether it was the hospital he stayed at or the places with birth records, there were no traces of him beside his name. But there was one good news. Dane's school recently notified him that they had found his file, so we planned to investigate at his school and his old residence. OW University. Oh, so this is where you went to school. By the way, Dane, I didn't know you were a straight-A student.
A straight-A student?
I heard this university has a high threshold, and your subject is one of the hardest to get into.
Really? I didn't know. It's nothing special for me.
That's precisely the kind of thing a top student would say, just like Sid.
Who's Sid?
He's my childhood friend. He's studying at a medical school abroad. He's a genius like you, though he's way more arrogant.
Oh, so you've got a childhood friend.
Dane's expression suddenly turned sour. Dane, what's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just head to the admin office.
He's a little jealous. I mean, it's cute. A little dangerous, wouldn't it be? Hi. Hi, how can I help you? Staff at the information desk looked like she was about to fall asleep and didn't seem to want to bother with me. We're here to inquire about a student's records. For some reason, he has lost his guardian's contact information. Could you help us find it? He came before, but the school couldn't find his records until recently. Oh, I've heard something about missing records. Please show me your student ID. Dane placed his ID on the counter. When the staff member saw Dane, she snapped awake immediately. Wow, we have such a handsome student at our school? The staff members kept staring at Dane, which somehow irritated me. Dane's not a piece of art in a museum. How rude. Excuse me, we're in a rush. Could you hurry up? Oh, right, just a moment. A few moments later, the staff member glanced at the computer confusedly. Let's see. Guardian. Ah, found it. Really? But it's strange. Your guardian's name is Ryan, but there's no contact information. According to the records, Ryan paid all your tuition fees, but there's no other information. I see. Dane, does this name ring a bell?
No, this is the first time I've heard it.
Well, still a big step forward. At least we finally found someone who knows you. Is there any other information about this Ryan? Like visit logs or anything? There's no visitation records under the name. Seems he's never been here. Oh, but we received a package from him recently. Huh? The staff rummaged through a drawer and handed us a small wooden box. It's addressed to Dane. I wonder what's inside. On the way home, I kept inspecting the small wooden box. Could there be a transmission device or biochemical weapon inside? Nothing surprises me anymore since I saw Dane's tentacles. Should we open it now?
What if it's something dangerous?
You lived without a heartbeat. What's there to be afraid of?
I'm afraid you might get hurt. Even though I've asked you to help me recover my memories, I won't put you in danger.
Sweetheart.
For some reason, I have a bad feeling about this.
You're overthinking it. At that moment, I didn't notice a bicycle was speeding towards me from behind. Whoa! The wooden box slipped from my hands and tumbled onto the road. Oh no, the box! Car was quickly approaching as I bent down to pick it up.
Hey, watch out!
Dane swiftly pulled me back onto the sidewalk, his eyes filled with worry that I had never seen before.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You scared me. It's dangerous to walk on the road like that.
Because the box is such an important clue, so...
That doesn't mean you should risk your life. Even if the box broke, I'd rather have you safe.
Sorry. The typically weepy Dane suddenly showed a reliable side, leaving me flustered. I didn't expect Dane to be so worried about me.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you. I was just scared you'd get hurt.
It's okay. I'll be more careful next time. Let's go back and open it together, alright?
Yeah.
When we got home, we anxiously opened the
Are
door.
you scared?
The box.
There might be something dangerous inside. Maybe I should just take it outside and open it myself.
I'm not scared. Let's do this together. You're my client. It's my responsibility to be here with you.
Wait.
3, 2, 1. Then we found a plain, palm-sized golden orb inside. It was hard to tell what material it was made of. The orb looked crystal clear and emitted a faint glow. What is this? Dane examined the orb closely, trying to find any clues.
I don't know. It feels familiar, but I can't recall anything.
No matter how we touched the orb, it didn't respond in any way. Strange. Why would Ryan send something like this without explaining anything? Could he be hiding something? The school office staff said they received the box just recently. Maybe it has something to do with your heart starting to beat again.
You mean the person who sent it knows about my current condition?
Yeah, maybe that guy, Ryan, is watching you from afar. Let's put it aside for now, see if there's any change later. Be careful at school. Keep an eye out for... Ooh, sorry, my hand twitched. Anyone following you, and call me if anything happens, okay?
Are you worrying about me?
Sure, you're my client and my roommate. Of course, I should be worrying about you.
That makes me happy, but I'm fine. I'm not as weak as you thought. I'm more worried about you. You've been working too hard for me. Please, put your safety first. Don't do what you did on the road again.
I love it. All right. I'm not that fragile. I'll keep my guard up. We made great progress today. Tomorrow, let's check the place where you used to live. We might find some clues.
Yeah.
Dane's perspective. After nightfall, Dane crept into Rose's room to check if she was still asleep. We should really put a lock on our door. Phew. Thank goodness, she seems to be sleeping well. Rose had been juggling her studies with helping Dane search for clues about his memories, leaving her little time to rest. Though she acted reluctant, she cared about Dane. At least she went to bed earlier than usual today. Watching Rose's peaceful sleeping face, Dane felt an overwhelmingly happiness. Ever since they started living together, his life had revolved around her. His thoughts had been on her every moment. He cared so deeply for someone for the first time in his memory. More than just physically making his heart beat, Rose had filled the emptiness in his soul. She held an irreplaceable place of his heart.
You know what? It was the first time I felt myself panicking like that when you almost got hit by that car. Even seeing you talk to others makes me jealous. You'll never know how I wanted to tear them apart.
Dane gently caressed Rose's face.
From the moment I first saw you, I knew you were special.
He thinks we're special.
I wonder why. Could it be that we've met somewhere before? I'm starting to think that getting my memory back isn't that important anymore. I'm happy as long as I can stay by your side. But if those memories include you, I have to get it back. No matter what, do you feel the same way? I hope you see me as more than just your client.
The next day. We arrived at the building where Dane used to live. I was dumbfounded. I thought my apartment was decent enough, but this place was on a completely different level. Dane, why did you bother moving in with me if you lived in such a luxurious apartment?
It's not a bother. Even if your place is a bit small, it's warm and cozy.
You can leave out the small part. Let's see why you would give up living in such a nice place. But I realized the reason as soon as I stepped inside. It was spacious, but the furniture was sparse. It barely looked like anyone had ever lived there. Did you have someone come in and clean it out?
No, it's always been like this. I told you there's nothing here.
I didn't feel much when Dane described it before, but after actually coming here, I was instantly hit by a strong sense of emptiness. Has he been living alone for the past 2 years in a place like this? Wait, you don't even have a bed? And the kitchen looks like it never been used.
Because I don't need those things.
What?
Sorry, there's something I didn't tell you. I don't need to eat or sleep like normal people.
He's a vampire.
My body works the same even without eating, drinking, or sleeping.
That's actually insane.
I tried living like everyone else, but realized I didn't feel the need.
I stared at his forlorn face, speechless for a second. Then why did you eat with me the other day?
That day was different. I was happy. It was the first time someone had invited me to eat with them. And the first time I shared a meal with someone. For some reason, I actually felt hungry.
So you mean you'll feel like eating if you have company?
Of course not. It's because it was you. You're the first and only person who's made me feel like
You're
I
so
have a
sweet.
reason to keep living. You make my heart beat. And you trust me. You're special to me. Since that day, everything finally has a meaning. It's all because of you.
Dane, I think I know who you are.
Huh?
You must be some kind of incubus. You charm people, make them all happy, and then eat them, right?
No, I'd never eat you. Oh. Or do you mean like the way I heard my classmates talk about?
Well, not that kind of eating. Gosh, sometimes I can't tell if Dane is too innocent or playing dumb. You're really exaggerating sometimes. But since you said that, let's eat together from now on. I think she said exhausting. If you don't know when you're hungry, just eat when I do. If you don't know when you're tired, just sleep when I do.
Sleep together.
No, I mean at the same time. It's separate rooms.
Oh.
Anyway, if we do things together, you won't feel so out of place anymore. No matter who you are or whether you're a human, you should live however you want.
Hey, why are you so kind to me? Even though I'm so strange in your eyes.
Let me make this clear. I'm not saying this out of pity.
Then why?
Because I can't just leave you behind. Besides, you remind me of myself. Same as you, I have no family. When I was a kid, my parents got murdered right in front of me.
Huh?
And I lost all memory because of before that incident. Sorry, he was like, got me. One of the reasons I became a detective was to find out the truth, though I haven't made much progress yet. But besides that, I just don't feel like you're lying, which is why Whoa! Before I could finish my sentence, Dane pulled me into his arms. What are you doing?
Nothing. I just want to give you a hug.
Leaning against Dane's chest, I felt the warmth from his body.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I didn't expect we had so much in common. Why don't we be each other's family?
What? But you'll leave once you get your memory back, right?
No, I've already made up my mind. Even if I get my memories back, I'll stay by your side forever.
Why?
Because I love you.
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? My face flushed red. I struggled to escape his embrace, but he held me tighter. We've only just met, and we don't even know each other that well.
Really? But I feel like I've known you for a long time. And I do know you. I know your favorite food, your daily routine, and the TV shows you like to watch. I even know what song you like to sing when you take a bath.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, not a word.
Hey, listen to my heartbeat.
Dane took my hand and placed it against his chest. His heart was pounding faster than usual.
I read this in a book. This is what it feels like when you fall in love with someone, right?
He's so fucking cute. You really are some kind of incubus, aren't you? Alright, let's go. There's nothing to investigate here anyway.
So, does that mean you love me too?
That's something we'll talk about after the investigation.
So, can I hold your hand?
Yes, of course you can hold my hand. Oh my god. Okay. We're just roommates. We need to keep a proper distance.
Why not? Can't roommates hold hands?
Oh, sorry. Looking at Dane's smiling face, I knew he was playing dumb this time. Dane may not realize it, but he wasn't the only one whose heart was racing. To me, Dane had already become more than just a roommate a long time ago. I just wasn't ready to admit it yet. I know I shouldn't develop feelings for him, but I can't stop myself. If this keeps going, I'm afraid I won't be able to control my emotions either. Where are we going?
How about a cafe to take a break?
Oh, lost my mouse. Sure, do you like Cat Cafe? I know a really cute one around.
Hey,
Huh?
you.
At that moment, a familiar voice came from behind.
Get away from her.
Sid? It was my childhood friend who was standing behind us. Aren't you supposed to be abroad? What? Whoa. Before I knew it, Sid had pulled me away from Dane and covered my eyes.
I can't look away even for a moment, can I?
Sid, what are you doing? I can't see anything.
Stay still, idiot.
Huh? Strange. What are you talking about? Why can't I hear anything?
Sid. So you're her childhood friend, huh?
You white-haired bastard. Come one step closer and I'll kill you.
What on earth is going on? It's like a perfect time to stop. Oh my god. Dane, chapter 9. Dane's perspective. Woo. Alright, we're going to save here. We're going to come back next week when I find an empty slot. Remember, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. We will continue tomorrow. We're getting to the last day of 14 Days with You tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm sad too. I can't wait for the day 7. Wait, are we going to day 5? No, we have 2 more days. We got 5 and 6. Yes. Okay, so we'll continue that tomorrow. And if you like this, please leave a comment. Say something nice to me. That'd be sick. I love you guys very much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.